Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, and we've got a new game to play. Or check out anyway. So, we have got the Monster Truck Championship game. So I was able to grab this during the Black Friday sale. Only spent about $8 on this thing and all equivalent DLC. So let's take a look. We got training, we got events, we got garage, we got team sponsors and management. Let's check out the garage. So we got upgrades. So this is very, very reminiscent of Wreckfest. I don't believe it's made by the same people though, from what I could tell, but with how reminiscent it is, I think it actually might be. But anyways, lots of different options you can see here for customization. The only thing that I am a little bit disappointed about is you are limited on your paint schemes. With how it was kind of advertised, when you look at the game on Steam, it does kind of look like you get to do a lot more customization of like what is on your truck. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually seem to be the case, but you really do get to look at your truck a whole lot here and be able to spin it around and see what it looks like, which is very, very nice. So customization and performance upgrades are available for the truck. You also got this whole management side of things with sponsors you can sign. Let's see, so we have him selected. Can we select 2 sponsors? You can't until, okay, so you can only have 1 sponsor at a time. But there we are, sitting in the National League or whatever that is. So we got all that going on. We got our 2 employees working right there. We got training and just training for tricks and driving of the monster truck. We also got quick play mode. And our multiplayer is available as well. We do have options. This is one of those weird games where you do kind of have to, once you get it, go into video mode and make sure that your frame rate limit is enabled so that your PC doesn't try to eat itself. So currently we got 60 frames per second going on there, and the quality preset at its highest possible. But yeah, definitely any game you get, honestly, especially for PC, you have to come in and check this, because for whatever reason, every game that I've had so far is, for the frame rate limit is not enabled, and my computer's trying to eat itself. So you gotta come in and make sure you double check that first thing, because that frame rate will definitely eat your thing alive, and you do not want that. So anyways, that is always something to check. We do have career mode, which I haven't really worked on yet, but that is available, and we do have quick style. So let's see, we have a race, we have time trial, we have drag race, which is kind of your typical Monster Jam race, except there's no real multiple laps. It's only like 1 lap and you're done, which is a little bit disappointing, but not bad. We've got freestyle and destruction. Those are pretty fun to play. And you got time trial, which I haven't tried that out yet, but we got multiple opponents apparently. That's kind of interesting. And then of course you have the race option, which you can do it in Charleston, West Virginia, the Florida Stadium of Orlando, Florida, Kansas City Stadium, Salt Lake City Hills, Lions Stadium. So you actually got Lions Stadium in here. Grand Stadium, Nevada, Kilgore Raceway. Oh yeah, Kilgore Raceway in Texas. So, anyways, we got 3 laps on it. We got medium AI difficulty on right now. We could go to hard, but I think we'll leave that for that right now. And we have 0 resets for the truck. We can do custom though, and we have a few presets of trucks that we could race. So we could race the Pizza A10 Warthog machine there, which is absolutely insane. Or we could race the Party Animal dog that is definitely ready for the beach, and then the toaster oven, the diddly toaster. I like that. That's pretty cool. So anyways, let's get out on track here and see what the racing physics are like. And as we do that, we'll let you know how the driving controls work and stuff as well. Alright, so that's one thing that you can do if you wanted to. You could skip through all of that. I thought the intro was pretty nice myself. I think we actually might have messed up and hit time trial here. Yeah, it looks like we might have hit time trial. Well, anyways, we'll do that anyways. That'll work. We'll show you the racing and another thing, but we'll kind of go over, like you got some tuning options, so you can mess around with that. That gives you the different effects. The vehicle will go with stock. We do have the events, so we do, I selected time trial. I thought I selected race, but it might have moved around. I was trying to do a race for you guys, but anyways, let's go ahead and check out the track. I do like the cinematic TV shots. Those are pretty cool. Alright, so we can see right here, This is my right joystick. That's controlling your rear tires back there. And then you got these right here that are moving your front wheels around, so that's pretty cool. And then obviously we got a lot of throttle. And cannot switch our units of speed, unfortunately, so we're stuck on kilometers per hour for some reason. So the driving, driving is a little bit different for sure. So gotta get used to using two joysticks at one time to control the different wheels. Which honestly, I think that's a really cool system to get that taken care of. Honestly, I didn't even think about that. Is that you got double steering for these things? So how would you integrate that into a controller? And I think they did a really good job with that. So pretty neat, all things considered. So I like that for sure. Now, one thing is that it is a difficult thing to control, and one thing that I never thought of with these is that there's a lot of throttle control that goes into these trucks to make sure that they land correctly or they accelerate correctly for a jump. They're just some things that I never considered that a monster truck needs to be able to have, but it makes sense, that's for sure. So definitely makes sense. Somehow somebody did a 52-second timer on this place. I'm not sure how they accomplished that, but cool for them. Now you can go around and just use the front wheels to turn. It seems like you get a little better response if you do use all four tires in certain circumstances, but one of those things is I'm still learning the driving physics, which are far different than anything else I've ever driven. Also, you can see that we're rocking some Florida racing colors here on the truck as well. Let's see here. I think I got... Ooh, there we go. I forgot. So, you got your buttons on the top of the controller. I forget what those are called now. Not your triggers, but two side buttons that let you see either side of the truck. I know there's another button too. There we go. See behind the truck. And one of these buttons switches the view. There we go. So we got close chase inside view, which actually have hands in there, which is pretty cool. We got the directly on the front bumper view, which with the monster truck is not my favorite. And then we got far chase, of course, which is nice for freestyle because you can kind of check out what route you want to take. I think close chase for the race though is a little bit better just because you can kind of see how the truck's handling, so that's kind of my preferred for the racing, but definitely for freestyle and that style, I think the far chase is a little bit better for you just because you can actually kind of check out and see what's going on. Check out what's going on with everything's set up and kind of plan a route if you can make it through. I haven't had the greatest success in freestyle because, as I said, just trying to learn that throttle control, which is very important when you're trying to make sure that you're not going to wreck the truck every 10 seconds. So very important. There we go. We got a 55-second time, so that gets us 5th place. That's not too bad. But yeah, sounds are really good. Decent graphics, and the physics, as I said, something I've never felt before, so definitely enjoyed trying it out anyways. So there we go, we got that. Now let's actually do a race. Yes, I want to do a race. So go to the same place here.
Today, Kilgore in the Lone Star State is the capital
good night.
of the monster truck world.
Alright, so you can see how many sticker trucks we have out on place here. We got 8 of them. Good night. Okay, this should be fun. 8 trucks. Woo. Okay. So anyways, we got 8 trucks here. And here we go. We are off. And oh, this is so it's set back. Okay, so it does not stay in the last setting that you use. It will revert back to what your base POV setup is every time. That's good to know. I didn't think about that, but that is some. I have it set on far chase, so it's going to constantly reset to that. Apparently, that's okay. Yep, use those rear tires to get back around here. And there is a damage model on here as well, which kind of destroys your truck, so you do have to watch for damage because you can rip off a wheel. I mean, not rip off a wheel, but definitely mess up a wheel. I think I actually have ripped off a wheel now that I think about it. Ooh, nice. And so that could be a fun experience. You gotta be nice and careful with that. Don't get on those too much. So definitely trying to be as careful as you can with throttle inputs. I think I might have seen a rear view mirror at one point in this game, but I think I might have turned that off. I do not recall off the top of my head, but I believe that there was at one point a rear view mirror. And in case I forgot to mention it, guys, Happy New Year! It's a new year for the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. We got a newer look going on. Got some new games to play, including this one here. Not sure if we'll play a whole lot with this one on the channel, but definitely a good price for the game, I think. And just what I've seen with the monster truck games, it seems like you get a much better simulated racing experience with this than you do with those. Just it seems like it's a much more arcade with the monster truck games, whereas this is definitely a little more simcade, which is kind of my alley. I do like pure simulation with like the Project Cars 2. I know some people argue about what that is, if that's simcade or a simulator. I prefer to think that it's simulator myself, but people will argue with me, so that's just my opinion, and I'll go with it. This I can definitely tell you is more simcade, because the truck is pretty planted to the ground. There's definitely a lot of weight to it, so it's not coming off the ground super easy by itself without having jumps to get it to do that. So definitely simcade at most and arcade at least. But yeah, that was fun. So I think we can, with that racing, now that I'm figuring out the thing, I think I can upgrade the AI for my racing anyway, so that's good to know. Slowly figuring out how to race. That's good. And there we go. So let's go to freestyle. Actually, let's show you what drag race is. It's pretty simple. Let's see, let's Kilgore. Let's show you what, go to Kansas City, show you what Kansas City looks like. So this is what drag racing is.
I see Kansas City is definitely ready for some monster trucks because the stadium is literally packed. The crowd is excited
giant
and
dinosaurs,
can't
good
wait
night.
to see the show. But let's hope the drivers are ready to put their skills to the test.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Every different event is all custom built and made to look different, which is really cool in my opinion. And that was the thing. You do have the release. And so you do have to watch for that there. Now with this, it's kind of nice since I haven't been on these tracks to be able to double check where I am going. And with this racing, it's definitely slower is faster. It definitely helps you with that, to be able to learn where you need to go. There we go, we beat that guy. So yeah, we could definitely up the AI on the racing. That'd be good. But I think this actually gets us, yeah, this actually is taking us through a bracket, so we'll continue on here. So it's not really as the old style Monster Jam that I know. We have multiple laps to race around a circuit. And we made a false start right there. But yeah, I just remember them having these little tiny courses that they had to run around and then just repeat at least 1 or 2 laps, which that was a lot of fun to watch. Old school Monster Jam racing. Oh, good night, the guy gets stuck on the fence. That's funny. Yeah, this is definitely much shorter of a race, which is fine. So bad RPM, bad start time. As long as you're not going full throttle all the way around, you can keep pretty good control of your truck without many major issue, which is definitely nice. So luckily, once you learn the track, it's pretty easy to keep going at it and be able to figure out how to race it, which is nice. Freestyle, that is one thing I have not figured out yet. Let's see. Let's go to the... Yeah, we'll go to the Lions Stadium here and show you what we got going on with that. So once again, beautifully looked stadium that was all redone on the inside. Looks good. And then custom set out on each of the freestyle things, which is really nice. So you got a little area where you can kind of start off your thing if you want to, or you can actually totally redo it if you so desire. Just depends on what you want to do. But here we are, freestyle time. So we got a nice big jump.
Here's another run.
So here we go, nice big jump there. We're gonna have some destruction on top of the RVs. We get some nice slow-mos. And see, that's where the throttle comes in very, very important. And you don't want to do that, because that will get you stuck, because it gets stuck on the cage. And so you gotta restart. So that's one thing, is just you gotta learn to be nice and easy with the throttle, not go too big, too fast, because you'll ruin your freestyle run. If that engine. It's a nice big air to start off. And see, yeah, just one of those things you gotta learn when to throttle up, when not to. It's one of those really weird things. I think we'll switch up our route as well.
And another contestant started up.
And you got the announcer going on in the background as well, which is pretty cool. So there we go. Let's go straight into some destruction.
This is total mayhem.
Land it. Very good. Destruction, 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 destruction. And try to go up, over.
A somersault that keeps on going. Saves it.
Oh, nicely done in the big air.
Backflip. And ends up on the roof. What a shame. Goes through there. Wow, impressive wheelie.
As it's learning to really be nice and easy
We're already halfway through.
on the throttle to make sure you don't destroy everything. You can also see the points building up there. So see, with that, should have just let off with the throttle there. But you see, we're set fourth, which is pretty good. But yeah, I should have let off the throttle there and not done anything. So now we're stuck here waiting for the time to run out. But anyways, it's definitely fun to freestyle, that's for sure. And then we got this right here, which is our free test area where we can just come out and do whatever we want and learn how to get the truck to do what we want. So we got a high speed here that we're just using. So you see right there, you kind of can learn a lot about the truck's physics just by coming out and doing this. Yep, so learning when and how to apply your throttle, your brake, or your reverse. Very, very, very important. So right here, yep, there we go. We kind of went backwards, hit the reverse a little bit there just so that we didn't stay flipped over. It's just very, very important to learn what you got going on. Like right here. There we go. Able to use all-wheel steering there to get ourselves unstuck from that. I have never seen that trick before, but there it was. So yeah, you just gotta really be nice and easy on the throttle and just kind of be able to watch how the truck's flipping to kind of modulate what you need to do. And obviously, part of that is also just staying on the throttle as well. And we're stuck. There we go. Reset is Y. But yeah, learning how to really get into a good groove with the truck, that is really, really important. I think this is the second time I've played this game since getting it, because I just wanted to make sure that it actually worked properly into my expectation, which it did. Then this right here is learning how to get this throttle done. And we busted the engine. Yeah, but learning how to get the, once it's stuck on the side wheels, use the all-wheel steering and throttle to get that unstuck. Ooh, there's food, and then right there. Yep, so learning how to do that, very, very important for the long run. Very, very important. See how big we can go here. And there you can see the damage model right there. So now we got some steering damage. You can see the one tire is really out of whack now, so that's going to be affecting where we end up driving to. So there's a damage model that's pretty cool, and obviously the fenders and all of that get damaged and rip off the truck, which is actually nice to see, because that's actually what you see in Monster Jam quite a lot. So that's a cool feature. But yeah, just learning when to modulate and when not to, because now, once again, stuck. So it's a learning process, but I definitely think for $8 I got my money's worth, and I'm gonna have fun learning this new game. So anyways, guys, that is the Monster Truck Championship. Gonna have fun with this, I think. And anyways, that's gonna be it for us today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and hopefully your new year is going off right. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.